me a pizza?
What? No, you can't just keep calling me randomly out of the blue like this, Cthulhu. I'm busy recording a video right now. I cannot be having these random Call of Cthulhus. Hello, my little worms. I'm Day, and welcome back to Steam Roulette, the show where I play a randomly selected game from my Steam library for the very first time, with minimal editing. And today we are playing Call of Cthulhu. Who do? You do. And I have a question. Why is that guy holding, like, a lantern when it's clearly very, like, lit out there? Like, it's useful to have the lantern in the cave, but, like, why are you holding it up as if it's like, oh, I can't get a good look at that giant abomination in front of me? Come on, man. And now I guess it's time for us to enter madness. Silly game. I've already been there for years. Now, there's something I noticed in the settings menu under graphics that I feel like I really need to choose. The view distance. Do I want to set it to near? Maybe medium? Far? Epic? No, I just really want to see wherever you are. Yes, I did all this for that joke. Exit out that menu now. Oops, nope, not that far. New game. Save the one where I just loaded into the game to check the FOV, and yes. Chapter 1. Pierce Investigations Agency, Boston. Boston, 1924. That fall seems really weirdly far away from the other ones. Almost rather has 192. 4. Edward Pierce. So I guess we're Edward Pierce, good to know. Veteran of the First World War, drowns his memories in liquor and sleeping pills. He is now a private detective who has trouble finding a case able to lift him from his tupper. Pierce must find a new case quickly, or risk losing his license to kill! Or probably just like his detective license or something. I can't read that yet. If I am mad, it is mercy. May the gods pity the man who in his callousness can remain sane to the hideous end. H.P. Lovecraft. Sane, hideous end. I don't like the fact that it really focused on the word hideous end. Okay. That's a lot of blood. Yeah, it's a lot of blood. Okay, where are you right now? Yep, that's a dead thing. It's a very dead thing. There's a lot of dead things around here. There might be one more dead thing around here in a minute. Okay. Yes. Crawl forward. You can do it, bud. Game saved. Open says day. Yeah. Oh, we can see inside our stuff for a second there. The problem about having, like, the highest FOV. So I guess we just came from down in there. Fun. To move, use WSAD. We're sad! Because I'm very sad right now. Who needs to be stealthy and careful right now? I've not seen anything terrifying yet, just a lot of corpses. Of, like, fish and stuff. Can I pick it up and use it as a weapon? Doesn't really look much like a weapon, but I'm sure I can make it work. Probably. Okay, I guess let's keep walking this way. Crouch. Can we do something with this first? No. We cannot open the chain. Unfortunately, we do not possess super strength to be able to rip the chain with our bare hands. We're also not a bear, so we don't have bare hands. Dish. Okay, let's crawl through here then, I guess. This is a very dark area. Yes, very dark. Okay, I guess we keep walking this way then. I seem to be stuck on something, but I don't actually know what it was. Yes, there appears to be an object that was there. Counter darkness. You must light up some items in order to interact with them. This item. You want a light, and there's a light right there. I mean, I think there's also lanterns behind us, but sure, this one, because this one seems important. Yes, hurricane lamp. Is it a lamp that summons hurricanes? If it's not a lamp that summons hurricanes, I'm disappointed. It's probably not a lamp that summons hurricanes. Aw, man. So what's the thing we're looking at? Yes. Bolt cutters would be useful. So I guess over here, because there's another one of these. Sure. Cut the bolts! It's not really a bolt though, but bolt the cuts! I don't think it works either. Open. Thank you.
In my wake, inescapably draws you on.
No, it doesn't. Goodbye, Fate! Goodbye, Fate! I'll see you later, Fate! Now, where did the other door lead? Can we also open that one? Does it also lead like the same area that we just were? Maybe. Let's find out. Yeah. And open says day. I am very worried now, but like, the game hasn't given me like a weapon or anything. So it probably doesn't expect me to try to murder anything yet. But that doesn't necessarily mean the game won't try to murder me anyway. But yes, both of these do lead to the same area. I figured that would probably be the case, but I wanted to make sure anyway. There are a lot of atmospheric noises, I'm gonna put at this point. I'm worried about where we're going right now. Uh-huh. So you don't like this offerings? What sort of offering would you like, Mr. Cthulhu? Sir? Is that how you want me to address you? Sir? I can address you as Cthulhu Daddy, but that's...
You have been chosen.
Uh-huh. Well, if I've been chosen, I shouldn't fight, then why would I need a run game? Why are you telling me to run? I'm perfectly okay with being chosen by Cthulhu Daddy. He hasn't told me he doesn't want me to call him that, so I guess I should. Alright, fine, Cthulhu Daddy. Alright, let's open this up. Maybe it should be Squid Daddy. Cthulhu, the great Squid Daddy. Behold what?
Everything has already been written.
Uh-huh. Interesting.
But perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
Why would I need to change my destiny? My destiny is probably fine, right? Okay. Uh-huh. That looks a bit painful. Uh-oh. I think that person died. At least we didn't, though. Alright, that's good. Ah.
I hate whiskey.
Good for you, Edward. So I guess here we are in Pierce Investigations Agency. And all of that was just a dream. There's nothing culty going on in this game. Let's look around this room, I guess. Uh-huh. Have a drink or don't drink. Probably best not to drink, considering this is, you know, about cults and things like that. I feel like I need to know that what I see is real from not, like, being drunk. And that's probably not a good idea. It's like, things are already going to be confusing enough as it is. I don't need to be drunk on top of it. You can get drunk after you've seen all the horrors to, like, drown your sorrows. The doctor can well repeat to me that I no longer need my remedy to keep my memories at bay. But I know that if I stop, the memories will return. One of these mornings, I probably won't wake up. Despite the treatment, I again hear voices in my dreams, but they are different, unknown. They seem to surface from unfathomable and ancient depths. What nameless creature is calling me? Daddy Squid! I mean Cthulhu! Uh-huh. Ah. We set back on? Guess not. Game saved. Thank you.
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
That was us? I mean, most of these don't have names on them. Like, I can tell that one's Moby Dick. What does that say? I see the word, like, Alaska. Is that California? Like, a California, Alaska? I don't know what that word says there. I think it's California, Alaska, something, something. How about any others? That's the same book again. You seem to have 3 copies of that book. And then you have a lot of just generic book. My favorite kind of book. Generic book. Do we need to pick up the phone? Because I think Cthulhu's calling. Let's check in here. Oh, I probably shouldn't have been that crashed down then.
A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy.
Fun. The bar owner who hired me didn't like the way I closed this case. But when you're already outside the law, there's not a lot one can do against a private detective who's got proof against you. Aha. And spin. Oh, not much else I can look at, but yes. Spin! We've obtained the case. I'm just gonna stay crouched. Oh, damn, I can't see. I'm too short. Now I can.
Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it.
Aha. For Mr. Pierce. The husband never understood that his wife had left him. He kept on calling me weeks after the investigation had been closed. Oh no, maybe that's him again, right now. And not something culty and concerning.
Been too long since I've slept in a bed.
Why don't you sleep in a bed then, man?
The Lost Battalion. Holding your position and obeying orders. That isn't courage.
Cool.
I used to be an avid reader.
Oh, what stopped you? You seem to still have a lot of books, so what stopped you? Did you get bored of just having several copies of the same book covering all of your shelves? Maybe. Guess we can't look at anything in there.
The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases.
Uh-huh. Understood. I guess we should go to the phone, because we can go to the door as well, but the phone probably seems more important right now. Hello, you've been calling for quite some time.
I'm listening.
Why am I looking over this way first? I am Edward Pierce.
Contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency.
Presumably also the second thing.
Hello, Mr.
I think I saw that on, like, the wall, right?
I'm Lucy Sherifield.
Hello, you Lucy Sherifield.
Investigators over at Wentworth.
Uh-huh.
I'm calling because of a problem with your file.
Ooh, which file?
Fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Oh, that's annoying.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
Great, sure. Allocate your character points. Each character point allows you to improve the score of a skill. So, eloquence, strength, medicine, occultism, psychology, and spot hidden. Sure. That seems potentially the most efficient that I can do there. Good enough. Validate. Do you really want to validate this character points attribution?
Thank you
Yes.
for this information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will soon be up to date.
Good. Keep them up to date.
On a related
Hopefully there's
matter,
not another fire.
may I raise a sensitive question?
Sure.
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors.
How closely?
And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Understandable. There's only a couple cases we saw around here.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do, there's never been more investigative work than now.
Is there?
But
Good
are
to know.
those cases worth it?
They're worth
I mean,
not losing your life.
do cases. You get paid to do cases.
Worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll.
Understood.
Mr. Pierce, are you still...
I don't think he's still with you. He has perished. I mean, he's just hung up. TMI, dude. Is this going to be another case? Is that what this is? Or is this just something unrelated to a case? Because you never know. Is that a painting you're holding?
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem. And I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
Well, clearly you haven't heard of me.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, I can read it right there.
Industrialist,
Hey, he knows there.
collector. All of Boston knows you.
Apparently me
Tell
too.
me,
I'm
Mr.
not in Boston.
Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
Both.
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool.
I take you for a young
My
fool.
little girl. She is dead.
Oh, well, there's not much I can do about that currently. Necromancy not currently in my services provided. Maybe in like a week or something.
Yes.
Now, was that about Sarah Hawkins? I probably should have mentioned that line.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire.
Oh, no. I
Sarah,
recently heard about a fire as well.
husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
I can't. I mean, I
Out the
definitely can't.
truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She
We're
was
saying this game, everyone's mad, probably. Do
But if you have no proof,
you want me to find
brought
proof?
all that I have. Look,
You brought a painting. Is your painting proof?
I want you to look carefully at this painting.
Okay.
Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
Understood. I can't currently see it, though. Show me the painting. Thank you. Assumptions that come to mind.
am I
Cool.
supposed to find?
Very interesting looking symbol that's on them.
Tell me if this is the work of madness,
I think it's the work of paint.
or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Okay.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
Are you going to pay me a lot for that?
I'll look at your picture.
Sure.
That's all you've got? Mm-hmm. The painting?
Apparently.
Just a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
Cool. I just only looked up at this guy, but yes. Ooh. Journal. Okay, so that's where we had read before, so now here. A strange picture painted by Sarah Hawkins, a short while before her tragic death, was sent to her father just after the artist died. He is convinced that she is the sender. He brought me the painting so that I could examine it. Stephen Webster, the wealthy industrialist, came to my office. He wants me to reopen the Sarah Hawkins case, named after his daughter, who died in a fire alongside her entire family. I must examine the documents he compiled in order to know more about the case. I guess I should look at the documents before the painting, in case they give
A
me
warehouse
something.
on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
Interesting beard. I like it. A shipping label. Some of it is unreadable, and I can make out part of the address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater. The police report. It says that the fire started in the dining room and claimed the whole family. The police decide on a domestic accident, but they nevertheless insist on Sarah Hawkins' mental frailty. Why? And a press cutting, an article written about the marriage of Sarah and Charles Hawkins, a businessman from the inside? I don't know why I said inside. From the inside of Darkwater, yeah, sure. They live a reclusive life there with their only son, Simon. Okay. Now I guess I can look at this.
What's this
Painting.
symbol on the man's chest.
I don't know what that
It's
symbol
as if
is.
Sarah
What was the
Hawkins
first thing I looked at, though?
breathed a message into it.
Okay.
Mr. Pierce.
Just drew a random symbol.
what do you
Maybe she
make
just thought it
of
looked cool.
these elements.
Cool. Oh, I've actually got to say it. Where did Sarah Hawkins live? You shouldn't take this painting lightly. Interesting. That's apparently an unlocked answer. Fun. I read about her mental fragility in the police report, or something's not right with the story. Let's go with the unlocked answer, I guess.
Could be exactly as it appears. I think your daughter
what does that mean?
sent you a message.
Yeah, what does that
That's
mean?
what I
What
believe,
do you
too.
mean the meaning, though?
It was 3 months ago that I received the call from the police telling me of my daughter's death.
And you waited 3
And
months
yet
to show
a
up me
short
with a
while
painting?
after, this painting was delivered to my home. The painting is linked to this case, can't you see?
It could be.
You must find the meaning behind all this.
It is also just a painting, though. Okay, so I can say more. Let's go that one then.
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw
Yes.
things.
That does sound like potentially not the most stable
I
of mental
never
states,
knew
though.
what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
I mean, I can try, but I probably won't. I guess, where did Sarah Hawkins live?
Darkwater. Never heard of the place. Where is that?
Well, look for the
It's a
white
small
water
remote
and then
island off the coast of
turn a
Boston.
different direction. So it's
Sarah
not
lived
near the
there with
light
her
stuff,
son
with the
and
dark water.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Yes, probably.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
Understood. And then something's not right with this story.
Her husband was a big deal on the island. The police are sticking to the accident theory.
Yes,
Though
they are.
they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am
We haven't
aware
really
of
gotten a
that.
lot of evidence, but
I
maybe-
believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
Or maybe there is just an accident, who knows? Find out about Warehouse
The
36.
sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
What's the
That's
36
right.
warehouse?
It came with Sarah's last painting.
The whole warehouse came with the painting?
Daughter could have been the
Jesus!
sender.
That is what you must find out.
Thanks.
Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
Great. How far is Darkwater? I guess that's all the information I
I'm
need.
beginning to understand.
Good for
I'm
you.
willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Good for
Quiet
you.
down.
How about dark rituals?
I'm on your side. Let's sum things up.
Ooh, we're summing things
An
up.
artist dies with her family in a house fire.
Yes?
Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death,
Interesting.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
which
Interesting.
you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the
What if there's
truth
nothing in the
regarding
warehouse?
Sarah
What if it's a
Hawkins'
random
death.
warehouse?
You will be handsomely compensated.
How handsomely? I would like to actually have an answer. Give me a figure, please.
I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Woo!
Thank you, Mr. Pierce.
How much does it cost to go
I
to
didn't
Darkwater,
expect
though?
any less coming from a man in your situation.
Goodbye.
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice.
Woo. Alright.
Darkwater. I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt find some information on this island in there.
This book? The Learning of Medicine Volume 1. A dense work aimed at interns and young practitioners. This first volume lists all illnesses known in the civilized world. How thick is it? Yeah, it's decently thick. It details the symptoms and suitable treatment, and there's nothing written on the back. Damn. Interesting. Okay, this seems like a useful book to have, potentially.
I used to be an avid reader.
Yes, you said that before. I'm just looking for the book that you said that you potentially had. No, that's just that again. Maybe here? There
Darkwater
we
is
go.
off the coast of Boston.
Uh-huh.
But I've
So I
never
guess it's
heard
decently close then if we're in
According
Boston
to
and off the
this
coast.
book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it seems to have been shunned since then.
Fascinating. Darkwater Island has been inhabited since the 14th century and is still rich with the many memories left by its lost tribes. But don't let the romanticism of these moving evidences of such naive and primitive beliefs fool you into forgetting how violent their gods were. A gigantic creature still ornates the walls of long-abandoned caves. Was it a sea or a dream god? No one knows. But today's inhabitants, the sons and daughters of the proud whale hunters, still remember the mysterious and tumultuous story of their small land off the coast of Massachusetts.
All I have to do is
Good
go
to
to
know.
the port.
Alright.
I just hope that I can find a boat able to take me to Darkwater.
Hopefully.
I should get rid of all this stuff.
Like everything? Like all this stuff or just all of this stuff? Because I feel like the answer to both is yes. Some whiskey, and more of just the same books over and over again. You have a lot of copies of the same books, man. Is there anything on here? No, that was just that again. And yep, I still do not want to take a drink because I still feel that would be a bad idea. Okay, I guess we need to leave.
I wonder why I still
pills.
take these things.
Because you want to sleep? I don't know. The doctors prescribed them when I returned from the war. They swore that they would put an end to the nightmares, but for a while now, their effect has been wearing off. It's a problem with most things like that. They do tend to wear off over time. Okay, I guess... anything else in here? No, we opened that before. I think we can just leave. Leave! It's apparently October, I guess, according to the thing. Chapter 2, Darkwater Port. Pierce took the Hawkins case. The cursed artist is accused of having caused the fire that killed her and her family. As the only clue, she left her father a disturbing painting. On the shipping label and address, a warehouse set on the docks of the island of Darkwater. Which is kind of confusing because, like, the island is called water, but it's surrounded by water. Shouldn't the water be called Darkwater and the island be called Dark Land? I don't know. The place seems to be the starting point for Pierce's investigation. Enter madness. Uh-huh. Okay, this is very color. There is a shape in the darkness. Oh, it's a ship. Oh. It's got some lights on it. It's got some masts. Uh-huh. Is it a good ship? Or is it going to be a ship that, like, breaks down halfway through the journey? That's always my concern. Uh-huh. Focus Home Interactive presents... Just gonna say something else. Yes, I guess we didn't get to see you actually find all the ship and all that stuff. I hope it wasn't too difficult for you, Mr. Pierce. Ooh, a horn. A game by Cyanide Studio, which is definitely a name. That is a name for a studio. Ooh, you're walking to the front of the boat. You need someone else to hold you and then do like the Titanic suit. Never let me go, Jack. Hello, what's your name? James Fitzroy. Okay. Okay, how almost there are we almost there? Are we like 5 minutes away? An hour away? Like, it depends on relative. I don't know how long this journey is. So how almost is almost? Still very hard to see though. There's some vague shapes. Call of Cthulhu! Woo! Woo! Yeah, the Scylla. Fun. I wonder if that's a reference to something. It very much could be. Should we be worried about that boat that's been, like, destroyed there? Well, we've arrived at this place. Why did we take this case again? Why did you take like any of the other cases? They said there's a lot of investigative work around right now. Why do you go to the weird culty island, man?
Stay on board.
I guess somebody has to do the case, but it didn't have to be you.
Guy's coming to unload.
Okay.
Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Glad to be welcome to the island. I like the aesthetic. It's very spooky.
What wind brought you?
The one going in this direction.
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
Maybe. Let's find out.
As said,
I guess that's a yes then.
we would all prefer to forget.
Understood.
Charles Hawkins.
Welcome to Darkwater. Hope it doesn't fall and just bang us in the head.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
Indeed, the wife.
A nice young woman and a great painter. What a tragedy.
The painting was alright, I guess.
You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What
Interesting
you
name
need
for a
is
place.
good
Stranded
burial.
Whale.
Mitchell may not be very welcoming.
Why
but
some of the
his
voices
bar
really
is a
loud, though? I don't
surprise
get it.
for you.
It's very
As for
inconsistent.
me, you'll find me at the Harbormaster's office.
That one. Good to know.
If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Ooh, how big of a pile?
Understood.
A pile I can jump into?
I'm going for a look around the docks.
Cool. Sure, I will do that. Yes. Consult a diary. What new things are done? On the approach to Darkwater, I saw thick clouds masking the sky. They were so low, they seemed intent on impaling themselves on the sharp reefs that circled the island. Interesting. Fitzroy, the captain of the only tub that manages to float to the mainland, offered to help me. He may have documents that belonged to Charles Hawkins. Fitzroy advised me to visit the port's bar. He mentioned a little pick-me-up. I suppose I could get the lay of the land at the same time. Fishermen have gathered around the carcass of a killer whale. I could have a look and see what the local cops have got to tell me. That's probably a good idea. And Captain Fitzroy offered to share with me what he has found on the Hawkins in the archives of the Harbormaster's office. Okay, well, I'm going there first. Because why not? Some birds up in the sky. That bird seems to just be like staying completely stationary. Okay, it's moving and it's gone. Okay. I probably should not be staring at the thing then. Hello, I'm the police. I mean, I'm not. But I could be.
Can't you go any faster?
You've seen how
So,
old this thing
that one.
is. If we force it too much, we'll break everything.
Intriguing. Maybe you should place him. Get a new one.
But it's only a fish.
A fish? You've got no
medical
idea.
thing.
Don't badmouth what you don't know. Or you'll
You don't know me, so you guys better not badmouth me either.
Step back and let us do our job.
What is your job? In regards to whales, I don't particularly know. Aha. Oh, this is an omen? I mean, I saw a lot of them earlier.
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's
Sailors.
There's
Yeah.
Something coming. Something real bad.
Also, you sound crazy, but also you're 100% right.
What are you shysters? You're crazy.
Uh-huh.
Cops, they can't understand.
Good to know. Am I staying too close to you?
Stupid idiots.
If I could stand closer, I would be.
Get it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
You have very beautiful eyes.
no way to treat an omen.
Maybe I should talk to
The
you
same
now.
goes for you, sir. Move along.
No. I don't feel like it. Okay, what can we do? We can ask about the warehouse. That might be a good idea.
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
If he was nearby. This is the harbor, right?
And so who are you?
I didn't introduce
Pierce.
myself.
Yes.
Edward Pierce.
Oops, sorry. Pierce.
Private detective.
In any case, it's not very important.
Good to know.
I can't answer that.
Oh.
You can't?
It's not important, but you can't answer that. But
Oh, no,
need to find it.
no. I'm not getting into those games, me.
Okay.
Now, please, allow me to do my job.
Let me do my job first, though.
Understand? You're not.
You can see that I'm busy, can't you?
I
Can't
can.
understand.
Don't put
No.
beast back in the water.
Let's have some medicine.
Blood
see what we
is
can do
just beginning to coagulate.
Uh-huh.
It died a short time ago.
Good to
Only
know. It
specialists
looks really
what killed it.
horrible, though. It's really screwed up. I don't want to know what did all this.
Something coming. Real
That seems a little concerning. Okay, I guess we can head over this way now. So we can go talk to Fitzroy, or we can go to the bar. Since the main objective is Fitzroy, I guess we go to the bar first. So the stranded whale. I mean, there's one right over there. Am I right? Ooh. Prohibition. 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 They seem very happy about the prohibition. What can we do it
Prohibition
like
is
this?
just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay, can't do anything with that. I wonder if there's anything like hidden in all of these areas. It's a lantern, but can't pick it up, I don't think. Oh, apparently I've got that. Interesting. I just pushed the pull-out lantern key, and apparently he's got that. Sure. I'll take a lighter to actually have some amount of light in dark areas. I do wonder if there's anything like hidden around in some of these spots. Hello, how are you? I want to light your beard on fire. I want to light your beard on fire. No, I can't get it close enough. No, it's having behind my head anyway. I need to pay more attention to what's happening on the left side of the screen. Okay, I guess we can go inside then. No, just a man walking around holding his lighter for no apparent reason. Well, you guys all look friendly. Well, what nice and warm welcome I've received to this bar. Great. Your singing is very, interesting.
Hey, be careful.
That feels like that's gonna just end in like a giant bar fight. Maybe a little risky. Ooh, you seem important. You just have that vibe, that mysterious, like, ooh, I'm very important, you should definitely talk to me.
He's dry.
Dry in this
My
place?
bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
Okay, then why do you serve any people here? Interesting. Sure, let's go with that one. It wasn't me who went looking for it.
Yet you served this man, and you can't say he's been on his best behavior.
Indeed.
He's a regular.
It was you who provoked him by turning up with your mainland manner.
By just walking in? What was I supposed to do?
I asked nothing more than to become a regular as well.
Well, it's like burst in the door like, hello everyone!
I hope you're less talkative when you're drunk.
I wouldn't know.
We'll see.
Fun. Okay, so we can find out about Darkwater, we can order a drink, or we can ask about the warehouse. I guess start by finding out about Darkwater. Yeah, sure, I want to know about why it's called the Stranded Whale.
The Stranded Whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
It's been stranded here.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy.
Mm-hmm.
The name, it reminds us of the golden age of Darkwater.
This place had a golden age?
Left for
Cool.
long months and came back sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
That was the golden age?
It was a tough time.
Sounds like it was a stinky age.
Ah, but steeped in glory.
Aha, glory.
I've never known such wealth since then.
Yes, I can see that. Sarah Hawkins.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland.
Yes.
For her paintings. Never understood why.
I've only seen one of them, but it looked alright, I guess.
I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
I do. Go on, let's speak ill of the dead. Okay. Sure.
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
Was it?
Way I see it. The truth
I like how
is
they
really
moved
a
the camera
question of
slightly.
point of view.
Interesting.
What do you mean by that?
My point of view is set to
match.
max.
The truth after a bottle of whiskey?
Sure, I don't know.
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Well, it wasn't.
As I've only seen one painting, it's hard for me to judge an entire style from
a
that.
woman with a child and all that.
Aha.
We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves,
I mean, you could just paint things.
who can paint such things? Is that how she
painter.
sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable.
I'm sure you had to be
You
crazy
need
to paint
see
something
them
like
for
that.
yourself. Make up your own mind.
Yes, I would like to see them all.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
Yes, I want to know about the other thing, right? Return to the previous one. I'm looking for Warehouse 36, please.
You know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
Presumably, it's the 36th
Hawkins
warehouse that's on the harbor.
I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Yeah, but I need
Why
to.
not?
First off, there are rumors.
Okay, good to know.
Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night.
That seems important,
Screams,
though.
that sort of
Oh, that seems concerning.
Screams.
Why are there
And
screams
that's
at the
not
warehouse?
all.
Is it haunted?
There's the fate of its own.
Maybe a dark ritual or something?
Superstitions that go with it.
Ah,
But
yes.
I'll say no more.
Thank you for saying no
Anything
more.
else?
Well, we can ask about the prohibition.
I didn't
so
expect
sure.
to find alcohol on this island.
Where is
the
that?
source of
Alcohol?
this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
Okay.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd
Sure
know it anyway.
you would.
Anything else?
Well, she's already given me a lot of information there. But we can order a drink.
Captain Fitzroy told
Sure, why
me
not?
about a little pick-me-up.
You want a drink?
Sure.
I
Yeah,
wouldn't say
only a
no
small
to a
glass.
glass.
Try this.
I already said earlier that I wouldn't get drunk, but apparently I'm going against that now. Is there a glove there? I didn't... Oh, there we go. It was just closer to me. This seems like it was
We'll
probably a
get
bad
along
idea.
well.
Now, hopefully he's not a lightweight and that won't cause too much problems.
I didn't
there
expect
we
to
go.
find alcohol on
This will affect your destiny. Yes,
the source
I
of
figured it.
You mean our source?
I'll tell
Did not mean to accidentally say that line again. Okay.
That'll be all for now.
Great. I should not have gotten drunk. I knew I shouldn't have gotten drunk. God damn it. I just knew this would be the sort of game where that single decision will go poorly for you.
The miraculous
Fine.
catch.
Apparently,
The most significant event of the last 80 years.
The Scylla returns to port to save Darkwater from famine. We had given up hope. The crew of the Scylla, or what remains of it, returned to Darkwater port late on Tuesday afternoon. The locals immediately rushed to the docks to welcome the last whaling ship on the island. People were amazed at the sight of the unbelievable catch the brave vessel had on board, of a size that went beyond that of the formidable toothed whales. How do you even pronounce this word? Oh god, that is already just ignore it. That is already being called the miraculous catch. Covered the whole deck, and parts of it were hanging over the side of the ship. The surviving sailors had a frightening account of their perilous catch, but also of its meat, unmatched in its quality and plentiful nutritious benefits. There is no doubt that the immense size of this whale will allow numerous inhabitants of Darkwater to feed themselves, bringing an end to the famine from which part of the island was suffering. Warehouse for rent. Ooh, that's probably important. Mr. Marks is putting his warehouse up for rent from June for fishing, workshop, or storage activities. You can contact him via your favorite newspaper or visit him on the docks. And special evening at the Stranded Whale. To celebrate the return of our brave whalers, all the staff of the Stranded Whale invite you to an exceptional and free tasting event. The free is an important part. Come with your family or with friends to taste the miraculous catch. Each person will leave with a bottle of oil, so don't hesitate. I don't know when this was. That was probably a while ago, though, would be my assumption. Because I don't remember what year it was. But I know it was like October that we saw on like the thing, and that says May.
Apparently,
So we can talk to you.
the most significant event of the last 80 years.
Okay, I guess we'll talk to you first.
Nightmares.
Can
hear things and
Algernon Drake, that's a cool name.
will follow its reader and appear at various locations.
Okay.
Gifted with its own consciousness. Until it finds the reader.
This seems really concerning, and that's probably fine. Now you guys, you seem like my sort of people.
You like our song?
I love your song.
We're true sirens.
Good for you. Do you make people crash up on the rocks?
We give it all we've got.
Yeah,
That's
good for you
true.
guys.
It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
Fun. Ooh, that was a big boo at the end of whaling.
What brought whaling to an end?
Yeah, what did that?
The whales, of course.
You know what? That makes a lot of sense.
Disappeared.
They all disappeared, but we saw a whale earlier.
say that, yes.
No, they just
There were
died.
fewer
So it
and
seems like there are
fewer
still
of them.
whales.
Until the last, the biggest.
Indeed.
One of the miraculous cats.
Yes, I was just reading about that on the wall.
Exactly.
How long ago was that exactly? What
I've
is the
never
song?
heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the
Oh, that's what
story
it's
of the
about.
miraculous catch.
I saw
Cool.
the newspaper.
Is that like the miraculous
I
ladybug?
don't believe it, do you?
Watch what you say, young man.
That cat saved our island.
Yes, but I imagine other things about the
Where's the
Doom your
proof?
island.
We're the proof.
I mean, that's
Without
fair.
it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
Yeah, but what year is it currently?
true.
Can you remind me of this?
Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report. Our
Understood.
grandparents tasted its flesh.
I don't like the way you said
And
that.
it was delicious.
You assume.
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger.
One day I will no longer be a stranger. Try to listen to the lyrics now. I find it hard to tell what they're even saying. Was that about member of the asylum staff? Interesting. So we can go for that way now. That's an empty thing. Oh, there's a door. Oh, it seems like it might be locked. I don't know if there's anything I can do with that. Maybe if I had like lockpicking tools or something. Was that something I saw? I don't think so. Okay. I guess we'll talk to you, the one who seems important.
What you looking at, stranger?
You, mysterious woman. Okay. That is a weird line. Okay. Sure, I guess I go with that one because the top two don't really seem that important.
Clientele is predominantly male.
Okay.
Tell me something I don't know.
Yeah, it's pretty
I
obvious.
meant nothing by it.
Okay,
I'm
good
just
for you,
wondering
Pierce, meaning
what a
nothing
woman
by it.
like you is doing in this flea trap.
And I'm
trap, but
wondering
he said
what could be going through
why was the
head of
subtitle entirely
who
wrong?
goes to disturb her. Let me drink,
I'm thinking
stranger.
you're mysterious and potentially important. But I guess that's going to be a no, and I can't get close enough to that guy. You're probably important, but I can't reach you. Damn. Oh, no. Oh, I was like, can I help the bar or something? No, there's no jump button. Alright, I guess that's all I need to do in this place, so goodbye, everybody! Wait, no, ooh, there's something here first.
Charles Hawkins was a heavy drinker. And a debtor. Interesting.
Okay. Guys, I'm going to try to enter the thing as you said, not like a stranger. Hello, everybody. It's me. It's your old pal, Busy Boy. Here I am, coming into the bar like a regular. Woo! Singing. Yeah, farewell and adieu to you Spanish ladies, farewell and adieu to you ladies of Spain, for we've received orders for the sail for old England. What's currently happening here?
She won't stop
Aha.
asking.
This is where that conversation is happening.
She will get us into trouble.
I know.
I didn't hear the first part of this because I was too busy singing, but yes, maybe that was also an important thing I should have been listening to. Goodbye everybody, I'll close the door to not let a draft in. See you guys later! Goodbye! Finger guns, yeah! That was a fun place. Okay, let's go talk to Fitzroy. And then still hope that me being drunk is not going to cause more problems. Hello? I'm just going to close the door as I come in.
Look, this place seems half abandoned.
Yes, but it's half not abandoned, so that is better, I guess. Some flags, I'm assuming? Yes. Can't tell if they're sideways. I assume they're sideways. This is the problem with the flags. There's so many flags that are like the same, but just rotated. Where does this lead? Ah. Okay, I don't think I need this room right now.
Fishing equipment.
Ooh.
Could do with some rust remover.
Intriguing. You mean the equipment like inside? Like, did you look inside?
A souvenir from a more prosperous era. I guess this blackboard hasn't been wiped for more than 70 years.
Jesus. You guys need to wipe your blackboards more often.
Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
Yes, I did notice that on our way in. Anything in here? Ooh, volume 2 of the Learning of Medicine. This second volume teaches, my brain cannot pronounce the word ethics right now. Thank you, brain. All right, and good practice to medical staff. So that's giving, like, medical progress, apparently. So I guess we're better at medicine, maybe, because we've been finding these books? Helpful. So yeah, really, probably a good idea to be looking around for books like that. Can we, like, climb this? No. Ah. Pierce is not very good at getting height, it seems. He can't jump, he can't climb ladders. Come on, man. What's here?
This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
Intriguing. In this photograph, a man who looks like Captain Fitzroy is posing on the bridge of a ship. He has a wooden leg. I'm assuming Fitzroy doesn't have a wooden leg, and that's why it's not Fitzroy, but maybe. I don't know.
What a macabre souvenir.
Yes, very interesting. Okay, I guess that's all we can do up in this section, so we need to head back down. Lights. It seems like that way's blocked very subtly to stop me from going up that way. We can open this door, but I think it just goes back out. I'm not sure if there's anything here that we couldn't already get to from going around, so probably just need to talk to Fitzroy. Hello, Fitzroy. Let me just quickly check. Nope, that does appear to be 2 legs. That feels like a weird thing to check before even talking to a person.
Charles Hawkins' cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you.
Like this table?
But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed.
Over that table?
When you're done,
they don't tell us spin around like that.
on the deck.
Okay. Well, which table? This table?
I wonder what Captain Fitzroy
has
got to say about this woman, Cat.
Cat, interesting. Captain, the terms of our agreement are clear. Keep your men under control. You cannot afford to provoke us. No need to answer this message. Just make your payment to the carrier. From Cat. That was that. Yeah, is this where I need to be? You said that table next to me. There's a lot of tables in this place. You need to be more specific.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. That's all I'll get.
Expected? Yes. Only a few dates are still legible. 1890, 1907, and a partial date. The rest of the document is blacked out. Who would want this information to be hidden? But that confirms it's after the year 1907. One day I'll remember what year it is. I know it was written somewhere at the beginning, but yeah, I've just forgotten. So I'm like, at some point I'll determine what year it is. I mean, I probably won't, but maybe. There's a chance. Okay. All right.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor.
Good for you. You could probably go even higher up, though.
Of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale.
You see them from here?
Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Good for you.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater.
That gives you authority. I don't know. Okay, so we can do that. We can also talk at that, or we can ask about the warehouse. But we should definitely ask about the warehouse. I guess I'll do the other things first.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yes.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why.
Probably to cover something up would be the why.
Countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
But apparently
And why
you did.
obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
Yes.
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
Quite possibly. Ooh. Ooh, that's an interesting line to say.
I'm surprised Charles Hawkins had goods to store, knowing that whaling stopped in 1847.
That is a fair point.
I see
What was
that
he
you're
storing?
interested in the history of our island.
Well, I just like talking to people.
Maritime activities ceased altogether at the end of the last century.
Indeed.
I imagine that the Hawkins family had other types of contracts.
This seems a
But
little
you don't know
suspicious.
with whom.
No, it was none of my business.
That's fair. Darkwater. Ooh, that's a lot of things. Who is Cats? The photograph looks strangely like you. I saw the killer whale of the wharf. What is the miraculous catch? We already know a lot about the miraculous catch, so let's start there.
The miraculous catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all.
Yeah, I'm
It's
assuming
an
from whatever it's
episode
saying that
from
it just
our
happened.
glorious past.
Uh-huh.
Go read the story of the sailor's return to Darkwater Harbor.
Yes.
It's displayed on a wall of the stranded whale.
I mean, I already did that. But yes, okay. Sure, let's ask about the killer whale then.
I'm just back from the wharves. The dead
not
killer
just
whale
back,
is
but
unsettling
yes.
the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
Is it about the fact that it's a whale or about that it's a killer whale in particular? Sure, let's ask why are they putting it back into the sea?
The police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
Yeah?
I think that was a mistake.
Who?
Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
Oh,
I
fair.
think we should have kept it.
Maybe.
To look into the real cause of its death, at least.
So, what
Killer
would have killed
whales
it?
don't have many known predators.
Yeah,
That's
that's fair.
true.
They are called killer whales.
Normally, they're not found around here. But, you're going to take me for a fool.
Okay.
Give it a try.
Have
What?
you
What
heard
did it say?
about the depths?
In what
Trenches
in
that
aspects?
plunge into the earth and that shelter creatures unlike any other.
I mean, I've heard some
You're
vague
talking
things about it.
mythology.
To an extent.
Indeed, you're right.
There's a lot of weird things under the sea that we do know exist. Sure, let's ask about the photograph. This photograph looks strangely
I
like
was
you.
looking at your photograph. The one of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking
I was
about.
like, brother, father.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
Unless you placed your
For
leg.
good reason.
Eh, it's your
My
father. I was right.
in the photograph.
I figured it might be father.
Your father.
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla.
Ah,
His
that's an
wooden
important
leg is
information there.
here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
I did see it. Okay, let's ask about who
I
is
found a
Cat.
threatening letter signed by a certain cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my Harbormaster's office, but I prefer if
Yeah,
you
I
didn't
felt
go
like
through my
maybe
affair.
we should have mentioned that to
Are you
you.
being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
Uh-huh.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Ooh, that's
Can you
interesting.
not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
Aha. Now, my question is Cat the mysterious woman, since we don't actually have a name for the mysterious woman. Okay, let's ask about warehouse
I'm
then.
looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The
Thank you.
warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Aha. Where's the other 35?
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
Yeah, that's why I want to go to the building.
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely. Ship owners from father to son.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse.
Probably. Where is the warehouse again? I mean,
I shall be on my way.
there. He just pointed to it a second
Come
ago.
back
But
and
yes.
see me when you've got something new.
I will do that. Probably. Presumably. Maybe. Ooh, we had a character point. Shouldn't we only have like one of those or something though? Aha. Ooh, sanity. Mental trauma. Nightmares. I don't think I want to read through that entirely. Stephen Webster and Hawkins and Sarah Hawkins and Fitzroy and Roy Mitchell and Simon Hawkins, who's deceased. I've got all of our clues. Ah, oh, what's in our inventory? The lighter. Okay, I probably don't need a lot of that right now. Can I look back at the whale now that I think I've upped my medical expertise by reading books?
Cops, they can't
No,
understand.
let's go around this way then.
Damn stupid idiots.
Were you guys staying closer to this before?
What could have done so much damage?
I guess they've moved it further down. That's what's happened.
Can't understand. You're not sailors.
I guess there's nothing else I can determine from that then. So we need to go and get inside the warehouse. Do you have anything important to say to me?
think you're going?
Warehouse? Oh, God, what am I going to say here? Sure, I'm just going to say I'm going to go in the warehouse.
I'm not here to hinder your work, officer.
Yes.
Edward Pierce.
Hopefully not.
Private detective.
Sorry, we're all a little on edge today. What are you doing here?
I need to get to a warehouse.
Investigating the death of the Hawkins family.
We happened like months ago.
Why do you want to drag up all that stuff again?
Someone's paying me to do it.
Investigation has led me to this warehouse.
That case was closed months ago.
Yes, apparently like 3 months ago, or depending on how long it took me to actually get here. All right.
Who are these others so interested in the warehouse?
Yes,
Why
curious.
would I tell you?
Because of my charming smile. Ooh. We're on the same team, sure.
What's the difference between a police officer and a private detective?
That's a bit of a concerning thing.
Exactly.
Yes.
Apart from that piece of metal, there's nothing that sets us apart.
You think so?
Yeah.
We're looking for the same thing, you and I.
What's that?
Okay. Spare me the next verse. I'll tell you what I know.
All right, thank you.
There are sailors who think that there's a beast prowling around the docks.
Okay, that's
Then
fair.
again, these guys panic at the thought of bringing a rabbit onto a boat, so...
Yeah.
I see.
And there are others
There probably is some sort of
who would
beast there,
like
right?
to use the warehouses for their goods.
Who are
Sorry, I really can't talk about them.
Okay.
You again. I told you to beat it.
they? No need to get
Tell me
worked
to
up.
beat it. Okay, sure. So is the warehouse, is that over there? Is it one of these other ones? Like, they're probably in this direction is the problem, so I just don't entirely know where I need to go. Because, like, apparently it's the 36 one. Is there 36 different warehouses around here? I just don't know if it's, like, all the way over that way or if it's somewhere here.
Gets out, I'll have serious problems
Okay, let's
with
go
you
through
know
here.
I bet that you hid them somewhere in your hut on the docks.
who. And don't go looking there.
Okay, a hot on the docks, then
How
you say.
could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
Fair. Now, those guys are definitely not going to let us through. I don't think there's any point in going over to them. So I guess we can just head a different way then. So I'm guessing what we need is to get through there then. Guess we can keep heading this way then. Evening.
You live here?
Why did you do that, huh?
What?
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
Who's St. Brendan?
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
Who's St. Brendan? Exactly.
I've never heard of this saint. Is it a local belief?
But everyone knows St. Brendan, the navigator.
Well, pretend I'm nobody.
Patron saint of whales and whalers.
Interesting.
What happened to the statue?
Go see for yourself. He's at the end of the jetty.
Okay, sure, I'll do that.
Our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us.
Yes, those two bosses.
Now that I think about it, it's got to be them.
Probably is. You should go punch them.
One of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
I need to go to the statue then.
Them to hear us.
Thank you, because he said he's hidden something, and he's going back and forth to the statue. There's something hidden in the statue. Okay, so yeah, sure.
Two
Let's explore
guys
this.
behind you. What are they guarding?
The warehouses, presumably.
Bootleggers. Scum.
They're guarding scum?
Protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder?
Maybe like the cops or something?
They really don't have a choice anyway. More scared of cat than an attack by drunken sailors.
That's fair.
If only they would kill each other.
They might. They do seem like they genuinely could. Oh, sure. Let's
Is it
ask.
Cat who's shaking down Captain Fitzroy?
Hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a thing.
You told me a couple of it.
All.
Thanks. Yeah, I figured they wouldn't give any more information. So we can ask more about that. Is this where you live? I don't feel like I need to, but I probably should just in case they have something to say here. They didn't really have anything else important to say then. Do I see the point in listening to all of those lines when I didn't think they were going to say anything, but just in case there's something important that was said in that. But yes, we need to go look at that. How do we get there? I guess it's just this way. I wonder if there's anything important in any of these buildings. I know that there's potentially like secrets and stuff around. Grr. Ooh, investigation. Investigation.
There.
Open says day. Find hidden items. Okay, well I guess we should probably do this then, because it's very dark in here.
Hello, old friend.
Okay, we now have a bottle of liquor. That can probably be quite helpful, I imagine. Ooh, and there was something here too. Cat knows about the theft from her stock of liquor. She'll soon find out who it is, and I wouldn't like to be in his shoes.
I've now got proof that goon is stealing from his boss.
Oh-ho! That's gonna go well. Alright, let's go have a look at the statue itself. And also put that away. I don't think we can get into any of these doors, so... Hello, statue. But maybe that was what the goon was doing, and there's nothing actually with the statue itself?
St. Brendan.
Yes.
Patron saint of sailors and travelers. Desecrated.
Yes,
I can't even say which language it's written in.
Or like Relay or something. That would make sense for this game. Okay. Doesn't seem like there's necessarily anything else important there. I would like a lantern, because we had a lantern at the beginning of the game, and now we just got this. Nothing else that we can interact with on the statue? I don't think so. Yeah, there's definitely some sort of writing on it. Yes. Interesting. No idea what it says. Probably not super important to find out at the moment. I guess, what do we need to do now? We have proof. It depends a lot on, like, is the mysterious woman Cat? That's what I currently need to know. Because it feels like, out of all the people I've seen, that would be Cat. But it depends, because it could just be that we haven't met Cat yet. Can't climb up that or anything. Don't think there's any way we can get around that. So there's nothing here. So I guess head back up this way for the time being. Can I talk to you? No, I cannot. Anything over here? Doesn't really seem like there's much of a pathway. I don't think we can open this gate in any way. So I guess there's nothing over there at the moment. I don't know if there's anything new we can do with them. Do I just assume that the mysterious person is Cat and go see if I can get the proof to them? Because that might potentially get rid of the guards in some way, and that could be helpful.
It's a sign. There's something coming.
Apparently there is something coming. Who knows? Anything over this way further than where we explored? It seems like the street does go further down. Okay, maybe there's something important down this way then. Nothing there. Over this way? Are you talkable? You are talkable.
Saw what happened with those sailors.
We sailors?
Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
You're not scared of their boss?
I've seen the kind of messages their boss sends. You're not scared of her.
Of course I am. Everyone's scared of that woman.
But who is that woman?
She's not interested in small fry like me.
You,
on the other hand, nose around too much, you'll have dealings with her.
Alright. So I just need to keep nosing around and eventually I'll
This
see them.
warehouse looks abandoned. Why does it interest them so much?
Probably not
No
abandoned.
doubt a question of territory, but I ain't asking.
Alright.
Want to know more? Go ask the captain.
Good. Thank you.
Alright, I'm willing to do that.
I shall take my leave.
Goodbye, my friend. Okay, let's go further down here then. Ooh, there's a pathway through there. Nothing back here, anything? I don't think so. Can't get over that way, so yes, well, I guess we can go in here. Alright. Ooh, what was that question mark about? Is it saying there's something important here or something? Okay, so we can interact with that. Let's just check the rest of the room first in case something happens with that.
A whale vertebra. If the
Interesting that
newspaper
you recognize
clipping in
that.
the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil.
Ooh. A ratchet device. This part enables heavy loads to be lifted and held aloft without risk.
This
Okay.
ratchet device seems to be usable.
Indeed. Is that
It
somewhere
looks
related
like
to
there's a way in under this grate.
Okay. Fascinating. Where does this go? That goes up to there. Is there a way that we can use that in some way? I don't know. Ooh. You are capable of actually climbing ladders. Oh my god, I didn't think you were.
I could use this old winch to lift the grating.
Yes. If we put the ratchet in, and then leave that, and then... what do we do now? Don't know. Do we need something else? Is there a different part that we need? Or is the ratchet like... I don't know. Because we can only leave now, so I'm assuming that that was necessary. Maybe there's a different part that's also necessary here. There's nothing like in here or anything. No, I don't think so. Yeah, maybe we need something else to be able to use that. We can't like climb over that. Okay, I guess climb back down, see if there's anything else in here, or it could be in like a different room or something. But at least we know that we had to put that on there. Oop. There we go, there's the lever.
This handle will be perfect for the winch.
There we go. I was thinking maybe we need a lever for that, because it's kind of hard to spin the thing without a lever. So sure, can we now attach the handle? And now is this usable, or do we still need something else? We might still need something else. Okay, there might be a different part that's somewhere around here then. Alright, let's keep looking around the building. It seems like everything might be all in this building, so that's quite helpful. So we checked there for that one. We got the other one like here. We checked over here and that had the vertebrae. As I said, it could be not in here. Ooh. Cogwheel. Is that the final part we need?
It's possible to mount this cogwheel on the winch.
Maybe that's enough. Like the question mark in the corner did turn to a tick, so maybe we have everything and we just needed the cogwheel. Understood. Mount the cogwheel, and now we can turn the handle.
Looks like everything is in its place. All that's left is to try to turn this handle.
And hope that it actually functions. And it's not like really broken. Alright. Is it opening?
Damn, I broke it.
Damn it. Now, was that test of strength like if you're too strong do you break it? Or if you're not strong do you break it? But, So that just didn't work. What do I do now if that didn't work? It's just that my stats were wrong and there's not just now nothing I can do about it. That's quite annoying if there's nothing I can do with that now.
Well, well. A little mouse has got lost on our turf.
Hello, mysterious woman.
You're not only inquisitive, you're also stupid. What gave you the crazy idea to come onto my turf?
Your turf, eh? Hello, cat. Okay. Why is don't say everything one of the options? Sure, nothing. This is awkward.
Has the cat got your tongue?
You've come for a fight. What I've got to say won't change a thing.
You're a quick learner. I decide who comes in and who stays out.
Indeed.
And anyone who doesn't respect my rules, I punish them.
Ooh. Alright.
Is your name Cat?
What of it?
Maybe we can
it's
come
pretty
to
clear that you're a cat. You've said the word cat,
Maybe.
even though I already knew you were a cat.
Or maybe not.
I knew you were going to be important. No's trying to stab me, okay? I need to not be... Oh, that was not cool. Cat, that was not cool. Oh, man, cat.
Get this joker out of here. He might have a little trouble walking on his own.
How could you do that, man? Cat's so cruel.
I'm getting careless. I didn't see that coming. If I want to get into this warehouse, I'm going to have to deal with her.
Exactly, that's what I was planning to do. I just needed confirmation that she's cat so that I can go talk to her and actually mention the thing that I was going to use to get through. So thank you, I finally got confirmation. Them saying that like me looking around would eventually get me dealings with her was correct. So yes, that was actually perfectly went to plan. Okay, now I hope she's back where she was before.
Another break?
One of those damn sailors came looking for trouble again.
But he won't try again anytime soon. We gave him a good hiding.
So you said to yourselves that after such a feat, you could abandon your post.
Apparently.
It's just a little...
Were these the two that were like
taught
defending
those
things?
guys a lesson.
We'll return right after. It's just that standing guard in this alley makes your throat dry.
That fool Fitzroy can't keep his dogs on a leash.
I'll have to send him a more clear-cut message.
No, I'm concerned about what sort of message that is.
Hey, Mitchell. A drink for our new friend.
I don't need another drink.
You don't know how to fight, but at least you've got guts.
Yeah.
Aching guts.
Fair.
I've got them too. But you don't hear me whining like a pooch who's lost its leash.
You're not a pooch, you're a cat.
Back down. Something that I respect.
Good.
So understand by that. If I catch you again, you'll carry a more permanent reminder of our encounter.
She's gonna stab me!
What brings you to Darkwater?
I'm looking for a thing. Ooh, this seems like it's a very big decision here. Ah, God. I feel like if I lie and she knows I lied, she might stab me or screw me over later on. But if I tell the truth, she might get in my way when she knows what I'm trying to do. I'm gonna tell the truth.
I'm investigating the deaths of the Hawkins family.
I'm saying it pretty loud everywhere.
Tell me the truth so openly.
Well, I've said it to so many people. You'll find it anyway.
You really don't seem to know the area. Let me give you a little advice.
I've mentioned it several times in this very bar.
If you want to survive more than a day in this rat hole, avoid talking about them to the first people you meet.
I mean, I've already been doing that a lot, though. Alright, fine. Okay. Sure, let's ask you something.
About the island.
I'm not here to give you information.
Yeah.
Mitchell will tell you what he wants to tell you.
Yeah, I figured that she wouldn't tell me stuff. Okay,
is that more dangerous than having a drink with you?
I'm not kidding. The old families, they were here long before us.
That's what makes them the old families, and not the new families.
After we're gone.
Yeah, that makes
the old
sense.
families.
What kind of old
The
families?
descendants of the first whalers.
Yeah, that makes
These
sense.
people truly worship their ancestors.
Ah, good for them. Okay, I need help to get into the warehouse.
I need to get into the Hawkins warehouse.
You're out of luck. It's on my turf.
That's why I'm talking to you about it.
Precisely for that reason that I've come to see you.
Exactly.
Are you pulling my leg?
Well, I can pull plenty of people's legs, especially the leg over in the captain's place. Yeah, sure.
Think it over. I've seen what you're capable of.
I have.
And
You would stab me.
didn't miss me.
I accept the compliment. Well, I see you're serious.
I am serious.
To be honest,
But I mean, I'm
as long as it
Pierce.
doesn't interfere
Yes.
with my business, I don't care.
Good.
But I'll go with you to make sure you don't stick your nose into things that don't concern you.
Sounds honest to me.
I'm not finished. If I do that for you, if I let
Oh,
you
no.
onto our
What does
turf
she want
to
from
conduct
me?
your little affairs,
Yes.
you'll be indebted to me.
Yes.
And I guarantee that I always collect on what I'm owed.
I'm sure you do, Kat. I'm sure you
If I
do.
help you, you'll owe me a favor in return. Do you accept?
I mean, it seems like it would be useful, because I do need to get into the warehouses. She probably won't let me into the warehouses if I don't. Having someone who knows how to stab things with me is also helpful, so let's hope that the favor's not a bad favor.
Oh, we always have one, Detective.
Not always. It depends.
Follow me.
Nobody questions your authority here.
No, of
I
course
was
not.
given to believe that Fitzroy stood up to you.
That dope tried to save face in front of his sailors.
Fair.
They revere their brave captain as they do their old statues.
So who defaced the statue, eh?
Sooner or later, all statues get buried and burned, and nobody cares.
And the police?
I mean, you can just clean
They
the
do
statue,
nothing
though.
to stop you?
The local cops?
Yes,
The
those
cops
ones.
drink like everyone else, sweetheart. They
That's
know
fair.
where their interests lie. Apart from that pig-headed brat.
You walk very slowly.
I don't know whether to admire his stubbornness or to have pity on him.
Well, you can do both. You shysters! Heard that line several times now. You walk like a little bit faster. It's like a tiny bit faster. Just can't. I thought cats would be a bit more nimble. Am I right? Am I right? I just wanted to fall over so I could make a joke about cats not landing on their feet. Come on, walk faster, walk faster. But yes, I feel like this is probably like the only way that we're going to get past these two guards.
Saw this guy poking around here.
It's fine.
Yeah?
He's with me.
You saw poking around, but I avoided coming here. So make sure you didn't see me poking around here. But alright. Yeah, screw you guys. I'm gonna just quickly check down here, Cat. Don't mind me. I'm definitely right behind you and not checking in case there's anything down any of the random corridors. There didn't seem to be, but I'm sure it's fine. I do walk way faster than you do. That ladder is broken, so we cannot climb it.
Gentlemen, and move that for me.
Okay. Sure. Don't stab me in the back while I'm moving this. I mean it, Cat. I mean it. Alright, let's open this. Good. I didn't get a knife in my spine. Like, do you always have that, like, sitting in the way? Uh-huh. Intriguing.
That's how it's done. Do I still need to
I
hold
did it
your
at one
hand?
point.
Or do you think you'll get by on your own now?
I could have done that without you.
Good. In that case, I'll leave you. I've done enough mothering for now.
So I need to do a favor to you just because you opened the door for me. Great! Woo! I could have opened that myself. I've already picked a lock today.
This place stinks.
Ah, boy, am I glad that games don't have
What is the
smell-o-vision.
connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case?
I don't know. Oh, Reconstruction. Woo! Uh-huh. Intriguing. Ooh, medicine.
These painkillers were prescribed 3 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
Someone has been taking them since the time of the Hawkins death.
Okay, that's an important thing to know.
It smells as bad as it looks.
Yeah, it does look pretty bad, so yeah, I imagine that's not great then. Ooh, is this one of the paintings or something?
Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings?
I would assume so. Uh-huh. Intriguing. Oops, psychology on this.
What is this picture of Charles and Sarah Hawkins doing here?
I don't know. Mm-hmm. Okay, then we've got
A
this
petty
here.
Parisian. Who might keep a news clipping
Small
about Sarah
Parisian.
Hawkins?
Okay.
Can't sleep. I know how that feels.
Yes, that we do understand that you know that from what we saw earlier. Psychology on the broken...
The glass is shattered, like someone smashed it.
Yes.
Was it before or after the removal of these bandages?
Well, they potentially would... depends. Because I could see them being bloody because they smashed it. They had to put on the bandages because they smashed the thing. But maybe not. Nothing over in that bit. Have we reconstructed everything in this place at this point? I don't know. Let's just do a quick once-over of everything again just to make sure we didn't miss anything. Because it seems like it might be important. Yes, game, I get that I can leave the reconstruction. I just want to make sure I've gotten everything first. I think that's everything. Let's leave the reconstruction. Woo! I don't entirely know what happened here, though. Looks like there's a smashed mirror, there's painkillers, there's sleeping thing. We can't pick that up. Yes. Okay, is there anything that was specified from that, though? I don't know. Maybe in clues? Hawkins' warehouse. Officially unused since Charles Hawkins' death, this warehouse recently housed a clandestine resident. Signs of life attest to the fact. The presence of blood-stained bandages must also be noted, probably removed from a wound, as well as pills, painkillers, and sleeping pills. Moreover, the occupant seems to be obsessed with Sarah Hawkins, as attested by the presence of several documents connected to the artist's life, photograph, press cutting. But it is the discovery of a partly charred painting, recognized by Officer Bradley as having come from the Hawkins mansion, that allows all doubts to be lifted as to the link between the contents of this building and the Hawkins case. Yes. Interesting. Okay, is that everything we needed from here? Now we just leave?
Someone has settled in.
Ooh. Uh-oh.
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case.
Well, great.
Is there anyone in there? You!
Hello, Officer Bradley.
Pierce. I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
You did probably. Oh, God. Threaten the police officer. Or psychologist. What am I better at? I feel like threatening the police officer, that could go very poorly. But also I am pretty strong. Oh, God. We could say some of these other things too. Let's team up.
You seem like a competent officer. We should help each other.
You're trying to manipulate me, Mr. Pierce.
Uh-huh.
I hate to be taken for a fool.
I mean, I could have threatened you.
Inspector Lestrade. Let me take a more direct approach.
Uh-huh.
Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
Indeed.
This strange portrait. Wait.
I also love how in my notes it mentioned the fact that he recognized it even though we hadn't seen him yet.
The fire.
Yes, I already knew this.
Confirm that it was removed from the crime scene. Interesting.
Very interesting.
I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail?
Yes.
I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here.
Indeed you would.
Come on. My car's parked down the way.
Huh.
Andrews, would you please shut the door?
Uh-oh. If you shut the door, I'm not going to have a way back that way. Uh-oh. Yes. Oh, this was here. Okay, that's where we are. Alright. So you were the guy I was just talking to outside.
Nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll
Baker.
shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair.
Good for him.
Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Why you?
Come on, keep the smile.
The kitty has
you don't want
claws.
to force me to widen it.
Okay.
Ooh, turn him into the Joker.
Can we go to the mansion now?
Yes.
I thought I'd straightened you out, mister. I am disappointed, but we'll meet again.
I'm sure we will, Kat. I'm sure we will.
Mansion.
Probably a little bit. Imagine not super close. This place doesn't exactly look like it would have a mansion.
At the top of the ridge.
That makes sense. Ooh.
You see the building?
Yes.
That's the Hawkins mansion.
Of course it is.
Come on. We got some
That's
driving.
very sinister. Like, it's just a building off in the distance. Like, did it really need to be... Ooh. Chapter 3. Garden of the Hawkins Mansion. Pierce managed to get into the warehouse. The place, thought to be abandoned, revealed some surprises. Signs of recent occupation, as well as a partly charred painting. Interrupted in his searching by Officer Bradley, Pierce convinced him to join his investigation. The police officer is willing to drive the detective to the Hawkins mansion. Very helpful. We've arrived at the mansion! Oh. Do you want me to, like, get out now? You coming with, or are you just gonna, like, drive off and leave me here? Ah, that's someone breathing and staring at us. Okay. So it's being occupied. Who's inside the mansion? Why do I feel like a certain Simon isn't as deceased as he might appear? That's my immediate assumption. Well, it could be anyone else, but like also I just feel like that could be the case. It's very quaint and not at all creepy. Not creepy at all. Definitely no culty activities happening here.
Fire.
Yeah, that makes sense.
There's only old Winchester in his hut.
Uh-huh. Good to know. Why is the caretaker still here?
He's clearly not doing any gardening.
Yeah, that's fair.
No. Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember.
How far back can you remember, though? I don't know how good your memory is.
The day of the fire, he lost his whole family.
Oh, no.
He's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see, in a way, he's still watching over them.
Ah,
is there anything else you want to ask me? Or do you want to go up there?
What else do I need to ask? Sure. I thought the mansion burnt in a fire.
No scorched trees or fire damage on the building.
Yeah, that is fair.
You're pretty damn observant, ain't you?
Yes, it's one of my talents.
The fire was quickly contained.
Aha.
Old Silas acted as soon as he could.
Quickly contained, but still led to several deaths.
They were trapped in the drawing room.
Ooh, that's not good.
And don't go troubling Silas anymore. His guilt torments him enough as it is.
Makes sense.
Are we gonna take a closer look at this mansion, or do you have other questions?
You're really making it seem like I shouldn't be asking more questions, but also I feel like I should anyway. You know this place well.
You're the one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery shakes my convictions.
Fair.
That's why you're so keen to find out who removed the painting from the mansion.
Indeed.
Yes. If something escaped us, or if there's been a law enforcement error, then it's up to the police to make good its mistake. Anything else?
What else is there? Sure.
You won't get me to believe that it looked any better 3 months ago.
Yes.
It's a very old building, you know?
Makes sense.
Its foundations would probably date from the arrival of the first settlers.
Ooh.
It's got nothing to do with Charles Hawkins' debts.
Ooh.
You've already begun to nose around, it would seem.
I know where to stick my nose, in places where it doesn't belong.
The Hawkins family couldn't afford the upkeep of this house.
Doesn't could be pretty expensive.
It remains to be seen what they did with all their money. I wager it was Charles Hawkins' travels.
Could have
Let's go up there. Unless you still have questions.
Every single time you feel like you're just forcing me more. Okay, anything I should be wary of? Final question.
Prepared if there's going to be trouble.
Prepare for trouble.
Wise attitude.
Prepare.
But apart from old Silas and some rotten floorboards, there's nothing to worry about.
Could he be a problem?
Strictly speaking, he ain't dangerous. Since the tragedy, he's been a little touched. Though he's a remarkably sturdy man, given his age.
Ooh.
A true force of nature.
A sad old man doesn't worry me.
It just reminds you of yourself too much.
If you want to listen to my advice, we might as well go. Right?
Yeah. Let's not waste any time.
Quickly here.
I mean, I think nightfall's pretty normal times at this place. Like,
I'll go with you.
We're not exactly like up at like the very like North Pole or the very South Pole or something like that. What was this? If only to reassure us. Yeah, sure.
Why not? You can help.
Yeah, you can probably be assistant.
Let's go.
I like going with people. People are always helpful. And I think that this is a good point to end this video, because this has been way longer of recording than most of these Steam Roulettes I do, but maybe I'll do a sequel on this one, because this has been quite enjoyable, and we can investigate the Hawkins Manor! Woo! And now it's time for the greatest part of any Steam Roulette, when we find out what game we're going to be playing next time. Change the scene and push the discover button. Not a naughty yes. I still have like 30 of them we haven't played, so please, just not a naughty yes. This was a fun game. Give me another game that's fun like this one. Come on, man. Just come on. Aha. Greek. Interesting spelling. Memories of Azure. Greek Memories of Azure is a side-scrolling single-player game with hand-drawn animations. Oh, that's nice. You will take the role of 3 siblings, Greek, Adara, and Radel, to guide them through the lands of Azure. alternate control between them and use their unique abilities to escape from the Urlag invasion. Greek is the name of the main character and the smallest brother of 3. He belongs to a magical race called the Corinus, probably, which are currently under the attack of an enemy invasion from a faction called the Urlags. This battle has been going on for a long time, and the Corones are starting to flee their own lands. Greek's goal is to reunite with his brother Raidel and his sister Adara, and then escape the lands of Azur by building an airship piece by piece. Throughout the game, you will find each sibling in different scenarios, and once you do, they will join the adventure and help you progress through the game. Sounds interesting, and it's not an RTS, so I'll take it. Sounds like an interesting game. Anyway, if you liked the video, be sure to leave a like and why not subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Ring the notification bell, it does something and I still don't know what. And I'll be seeing you guys in Greek, Memories of Azur. So for now, goodbye everybody and roll the outro.
I gave that bastard what he deserved. A funeral. Fit for a